And it's a good day, beautiful souls. Woke up like this, feeling like a rainbow in the sky. It's a good day to raise the frequencies, raise the vibrations. Take that good ass energy I'm sending to you right now, full of vitality, love, peace, and harmony. I am Cosmic Rainbow, here to share the truth unapologetically. Let's get ready to breathe. Let's get ready to breathe in that good ass prana and know what it means to be free. Let's go. Because that's how free you are. Alive and well. One more time and light up those chakras like the rainbows in the sky. Doesn't it feel good to be alive and well? I sure do. I hope you too do. I hope you too. I hope you too do. Remember, you create your realities. Create them in the way you wish to see, beautifully, abundantly. Living life the way life should be. Now, today, whew, today I got up in real good spirits. I had a dream. Oh my word. I really can't explain, but not that I can't explain it, It's just that some things are not meant to be shared now, you know. And it was a truly enlightened reality while I exited my body and entered another space. I was somewhat like a fantasy Alice Wonderland on Alice in the Wonderland kind of thing, but it was all me. And, you know, it showed me where I took back my power and I became invincible with all the chakras of the rainbow flowing from me. But that's not what is but that is what lead me to be having this beautiful, spectacular, amazing morning. My morning day. You know, I got out of bed, I stretched, I meditated for a little while, and I browsed about less than 3 minutes, and then I got off the phone. Because I sleep with my phone. I am now taking the great initiative to move my phone away from my bed because I sleep with my 42 hertz in my room. So I take my phone and I put it away from my bed space, and I have a Bluetooth speaker box that plays in right at the side of my bed that I sleep with my 42 hertz. And I got up, like I say, feeling like the rainbow in the sky. When you watch the window, how it just feel, it just feels so beautiful. Well, that's how I got up today. And I exited my house. I went to look for mangoes, but somebody has been beating me to the tree that I usually go to. And it's all well and good with me because I can't have all, and there are others, but sometimes some people just overdo it, to the point where they weren't given space to take it, but because the owner didn't say anything,
They started to climb the tree. Branches were broken off of the tree, and they don't even care for the green ones are all in the ground. A whole set of green mangoes just to get one ripe one. And as that in itself is a lesson in itself now, that you know when we give people a privilege to do things now that we didn't give privilege to do, how they take advantage of the whole situation, you know, and they make things bad for others, you know. But that's not even that topic today, because, I mean, just to say now, even that and all have its lessons in there, you know. Where I go to get mangoes, I was given privilege to verbal privilege that I can go in on the property and pick up the mango, but not climb the tree, not take the mangoes in large quantities to sell them or to solicit them, you know, and, you know, others see who was given privilege to go there and feel, well, they could go too. So, and that does make things difficult, because the owner could just say, I put in a lock on my gate, and no one gets to go again. So this is the things that, we got to be mindful, you know, about certain things, and that's why I always say setting boundaries now. Because the owner, he could just simply come out and say, listen to me, I don't know you guys, please don't come on my property. They could actually speak to their boss and tell them not to go on their property and all of that. So, but like I say, this is not for me. Yes, I have a lesson there that I extract from it, and I am explaining what it is, but nevertheless, let's get to the good part of it. So, on my way, I met neighbors. Somebody gave me something called a tanker bean, and I ended up eating three of them after, because he gave me one, and when I went into the space where he got them, I ended up getting two. So I had three tanker beans. Tanker bean is a sweet, furry fruit. It kind of gooey, but oh, when I tell you, it is the best. I eat the skin and all, as I tell you. And I went up to the river. I meditated. I lied down there for about. I was up in there. I should less lie down, because I was all inside. I was in there for about 30 minutes, just taking in the sweet sounds of nature. And then other human beings started to come in, say good day to them, and I headed back out. And I met my far neighbor, Minnie. Minnie is a sweetheart. You know, she reminds me of myself. She shares good conversation, and we met from just me telling her how to do position herself for exercise, and we it's only now we getting closer, and she's much older than me, and I like to be in her presence. She's about in her late 60s, and I like being around her. She reminds me of myself. She likes to garden too, so we have the exchange thing going on with what you have. I don't have. You have it. And she came this morning when we met on the road. She came to my home to get some bay leaf for her cupboards and thing. And we get to talking and discussing thing. And we was talking about me and my metal frame. And she was saying, we have so much to the point of throwing it away and we're free to fix it, because you could get another one. And I have been, that topic has been grinding me for a while. And as only now I can talk about it. You know, I have so much carpenters, technicians, you know, so much skilled laborers in my community where I live here. And people dump things because the metal frame come out and it's broken and things. And we was talking about how one man's trash is another man's treasure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all you know what that means for relationship. But when you talk about what it means for things, material things now, because our planet in a mess, because we feel, well, I would throw it out, I could get a next one. But what goes on with the one that you throw out? It stays there, it pollutes the planet, it is hard to dissolve, and all this. Why you just can't fix it back? Why? I always hear my grandmother and them saying, oh, the appliances we had back then was way better than the ones now. Why? Because it took the time to build the appliances. It was eco-friendly. It didn't do much damage to the planet. And you could have repaired them because you got parts of them. Now they're making things on a mass scale and destroying the ozone layer, destroying the planet. You know, my neighbors and them, they fix stuff, they build stuff, they weld stuff, you know. And I want you guys to just think about what we can do with things that may not really serve us anymore. And I mean, appliances that don't work, we could rebuild stuff. You could take a washing machine and build something else with it, just using the parts in a different way. You know, we don't have to leave things to rot or rust, and then you just gotta be creative. And creativity had to become a big thing now, because when these people and them take away what they mass produce from us who not going to follow their way of life, what will you do? So my message to you today, even though I am like a bubbly, bubbly, bubbly right now, get creative. It's time to clean out the old and allow the new to come in. Get creative. You know, start doing a little samba within yourself. Start digging up in your Akashic records to see, what am I good with? What am I passionate about? You know, I have a neighbor, he's an all rounder, and he recently started to build furniture. And you would never believe that this man only started this year. The kind of work he putting out already. He's very diligent in what he's doing right now. You know, he's making big, nice furniture, nice chairs, nice tables set. And right now I'm in love with having something called, it's a side table with a doggy bed. And it is beautiful. I even tell him, I say, I can see that like a playpen for a child too, but and with a table on top of it. So time to get creative. Time to get creative, y'all. Right? Me, I already in my space creatively, and for me, It's more along the lines of food. I like to cook food different. Just things just different for me right now. Where I used to cook with all these powder stuff and pack stuff, and I learned to make my own herbs to put in my food, and my own seasonings and stuff. So I don't miss the cubes and all of them things. I don't miss none of those things anymore. Anything, excuse me, anything, anything I put my heart in, I do. There's so much things that I do with myself to keep my mind preoccupied with stuff. I draw, I cook, I garden, I write quotes, um, I experiment on a lot of things. Some of them don't even work, but I experiment on a lot of things. Most of them turn out successful, and some, you know, I dream a lot. And there's so much of things that I can do with this limited, less potential, you know. So I put this out to the world today. Let's start co-creating our new reality. I am Cosmic Rainbow, here to share the truth unapologetically. And if you like this content, smash that like button down there for me. Consider subscribing to my channel and share this with someone who needs to hear this. To have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular, amazing day, just as you are. Sending my sacred love your way. Have a good day.